Chat, YouTube, this is Temur Nautilus Grinding Station Breach, a deck that Corey Baumeister did really well with in the SCG, ended up getting second place, losing to Rumble Eldrazi in the finals. This is a pretty sweet looking list. I know that the Temur Underworld Breach plus Grinding Station deck kind of took off with Nadu, but now that Nadu's gone, instead he is playing a couple copies of 6 to go with your 4 copies of Mishra's Bauble plus your 3 copies of Mox Amber here. You have the Rumble to fill the graveyard and also find either of your combo pieces. Since it's any permanent, you can find Underworld Breach or you can find Grinding Station. Or alternatively, you find the One Ring and you start drawing a million cards with it. It also helps you fill the Delirium for the Unholy Heat, which is pretty nice. Then you got your 4 copies of Tamiyo to flip with the 0 copies of Flame of Anor that are in the deck now that I'm realizing it. So I guess Tamiyo is just here for being a legendary thing that makes artifacts. Also makes your Emery cheaper. Other than that, we got mana base wise. Urza Saga ×4. Gets you your Amber, gets you your Bauble. Couple copies of Shifting Woodland. Copy your Ring from the graveyard and then draw a card with it. Etc. etc. Got Boseiju here to destroy artifacts and enchantments. Anything else? You got your 1 Haywire Midas a 2 to target with the Saga. You got your 1 Springleaf Drum as a 2 to target as well. Got your Thassa's Oracle to actually win the game, which combo off with the Underworld Breach plus the Grinding Station. You just loop through Mox Amber over and over, generate infinite blue mana, cast your Thassa's Oracle once you deck out. Sideboard wise, we got 4 copies of Consigner Memory for the Eldrazi matchups. You got 2 copies of Negate and 2 copies of Force Negation for the other matchups. You got 1 copy of Lightning Bolt as additional removal, 2 copies of Whip Flare for the Boros matchup, 2 Veil of Summers for the Blue-Black Frog decks, and then 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Soul Guide Lantern. Pithing Needle probably for the Ring decks and Frog matchups, and Soul Guide Lantern for any Flage deck or Gorios. This hand's like unkeepable, right? This one's a little bit more keepable. I used to own Breach and Paper, not anymore. Giganta, Steam Vents, Ragavan, so they're probably on Jeskai energy. If we have a Stomping Ground in here. I didn't even look at the mana base. We do. Oh, it's Zoo. Sure. Makes more sense. Bobble Emery. Build a bunch of nothing. I gotta wait until after this Kavu attacks before I get to pop the Bobble. Otherwise, they could exile out with the triggered ability. Not an activated ability, just a triggered ability. Shock. I wouldn't say there's one de facto energy mirror breaker, but it's probably Ring and Goblin Bombardment. I think are the 2 most important cards in the matchup, and then post board Slime Cleanser is pretty good too. But probably the One Ring. I am at not very much life. Amio, Mox Amber, Grinding Station. And if I surveil Breach on top or in the graveyard, maybe we can get there. Yeah, I agree. It seems like one player is usually the beatdown. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I died. Zoo. What if I just board nothing against Zoo? Because I think all these cards are bad. Nothing submit. Guess we can keep this put back bobble. I'll keep that on top. Plains Ragavan. Maybe I should just milk this. Although I'm getting pretty close to being able to combo, right? I don't know if I'm beating a late line binding. So like maybe I shouldn't even try to beat a late line binding. I'm pretty glad I didn't try to go for it this last turn and loop through my deck until I found something relevant because I did have the late line binding. Yep. Alright, so we need blue legendary creature. The Sage Room. Like my infinite green mana. What can I do with infinite green mana? One of these is the deck list. Infinite green mana. I can cast Ring and Rumble. I do have that Springleaf Drum also. Did I exile the Springleaf Drum? No. I have 2 treasures also. So I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 amber. 1, 2, 3 amber. Grinding station. I think I might just be dead anyways. Because I can't exile this, so I'm down to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I can't exile grinding station either. I don't know. I'm dead if I do nothing, so I gotta try. Yeah, I actually can't win here. I'm a little short. Forgot I also have to exile 3 to the grinding station as well. No, I should have played ring. I just thought I could combo and I couldn't combo. I forgot I had to exile 3 to the grinding station. Sounds pretty decent. I don't hate it. Probably turn 1 Steam Vents. Moto's having a small break. I get it, Moto. You and me both. Mardu energy? No, I haven't played the Temur Eldrazi deck with Consign on the sideboard. It looks cool. Haven't gotten around to it though. Probably gonna end up sacrificing this clue to grinding station. If I can hit Mox Amber in the graveyard, I think I could just win. Oh, another small break for Moto. Another big break for Mankind. It's a lot of breaches. Alright, they're F6, so I think they're probably dead. As long as I don't exile this Thassa's Oracle. So this is kind of the idea behind it. Just looping these two until they die. And save targets. Right as I save targets, they concede. A classic. I have no idea what I'm playing against, so I'm just going to submit. It doesn't look like it's energy because they didn't do anything on turn 1 or 2. They do have Giganta. It could be Storm. Maybe it's Storm. Let's just bring all this in. Full Guide Lantern as well. I don't know if I want Consign to Memory too. It might be too much. Consign is decent against Storm. I'm gonna mulligan. I guess I keep this. They're going to 5. Tamio go. Maybe I was supposed to hold the Tamio for force here. I don't own any Yu-Gi-Oh cards right now, so whatever Doomwake hands me. I don't know if it's correct to rumble here, but I'm gonna take a Tamio for force. The issue with playing Pokemon at the moment is that the new set came out on the online client, but the new set isn't legal for regionals, so it's kind of bad testing to a degree. I guess I'm forcing this. Make the draw off of the One Ring. There's storms, so they could just kill me through the One Ring. Definitely not impossible. No, I agree. I think Go format's really fun. I don't think that necessarily means you're a boomer. Yeah, I have to imagine Go's a solid format by now. Such an old format. I've seen a lot of lands over there. Alright, well, let me attack with Tamio, make my free clue token. Oh, they're dead. Neat. Just scoop into the grinding station. A classic. Hand's good. Dig this hand quite a bit. Now, Storm's a very difficult matchup. It's part of the reason why Storm has gained popularity because it just has such a good energy matchup. You have a pretty reasonable Eldrazi matchup too. Turn 1 tomato. Holds my turn 1 tomato. And you do the hand gesture at Pokemon Regionals, but I like winning prizes. I don't like my prize money being taken away and getting disqualified. Ocelot. Second Ocelot. Rumble. Let's see if we can find off the Rumble. The one wing. The one wing. Exactly, one wing. Take the Underworld Breach. Yeah, they got disqualified for it, which is kind of funny. Sad for them because they were in, the quarterfinals. Or they were going to advance to the semifinals of Worlds, but instead they got disqualified. What can I do if I breach? Breach. Actually, not much. I could breach Rumble and kill Ocelot Bread. If I breach Rumble, 1, 2, breach. Start with the Rumble. Rid of some lands. Emery, Tamio, Tamio. I think I want this Emery. I think I'm just gonna heat this Ocelot. Ocelot. Oh, Ocelot. Raptor. into another ocelot. How many ocelots are too many ocelots? Got another ring. They're paying for the static prison, which means they're gonna flage. No, we'll kill the ocelot. Emery down. Mm-hmm. They need to surveil with like hedge maze or something. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Now, what do I do? I could just cast ring. Alternatively, maybe it's like rumble. So I might just be able to win here. Step 1, Mox Amber. Get rid of Boseiju, a 6, and a Tamio. 1 mana Emery. Let's rumble again. Actually, hold on. Let's rumble tapping this and then sacking this. I think we just win here. There's the grinding station. Mm-hmm. Then we loop this until we deck ourselves out, and then the Thassa's Oracle's up at the top over here. GG. GG. Yeah, Rumble's really good. I started digging so fast with it. Alright, against energy, I think we take the whip flares. Not the negates. Maybe the forces. 6 doesn't seem that good in the matchup. I could see cutting a6 or maybe both of the 6s. Haywire Might's fine for static prison. I like the Springleaf Drum. I don't care for Tamio here. I see Tamio coming out completely. Let's actually leave the 6 in. Cut the Tamios. I don't really like Tamio against Boros Energy. Despite them having a bunch of like 1Xs, they also have so much removal for it between Flage and Bolt and Discharge. Cut a Mox. I don't really want anything else to bring in here though. Maybe like Force Negation for Blood Moon. Alright, we'll swap a Tamio for a Mox, but I don't know. Tamio seems very unappealing in this matchup. I don't hate this hand. I kind of wonder if you even need Saga anymore. So Steam Vents, Bobble, Amber, Emery, Blue, Drum, Red, Eat, Crack, Bobble, Go. Whip Flare. It's a pretty good turn one. Pretty good turn one. Guide, Static Prison, take the Emery. I think that's kind of okay. This is gonna enter tap, unfortunately, so I gotta play the second Urza Saga if I want to make a construct token. If they play something like Ocelot, I'm probably just gonna have to Whip Flare or a Johnny, then I gotta Whip Flare. Alright, drew an untapped land, which is pretty decent. Constructs are gonna start at 3/3. And I'm sure they have Ring or something if they didn't play anything last turn. They have 4 cards in hand. Kind of seems like a Ring angle. Tap land. No Ring this turn. Hopefully no Blood Moon either. Passes back. Let's get Basic Island. Even though I still have no green mana. I think we grab the Haywire Mite. Play another Saga. Haywire Mite gives me a little bit of insulation against the One Ring. Let me just pass. Get the Samurai back. I've been to Ring. Yeah, I mean, like, Saga's not very good against mid-range decks anymore. It's pretty good against Frog Tide, but it's not very good against Jeskai. It's not very good against Energy. These decks are just going like way over the top of Urza Saga. Oh yeah, I can cancel it. Emery down. Yeah, Saga got power crept. Finally happened. You leave my constructs alone. You leave them alone. Now we're 1-1 up a game so far. I actually don't remember what I lost to. I just remember losing quickly. I think it might have been Storm. I think I'm heating the Flage. I think this game's gonna end much sooner than that. If I just heat here, bolt them, they're just dead. Said GG's. 2 more matches, chat. I'll keep his hands pretty decent. I kind of think this deck would be better without Saga, though. Even though Saga did a lot of work that last game. I'm wondering if you even need Saga. Kind of feels like you don't. Yeah, I think you could definitely start by going down to 3, right? Six, a Rumble, a Saga. Opponent cast to consider. And then kept it on top. What is this Blue Black Frog? Mango's got to be so excited that Blue Red Murktide won the challenge. Mango's popping off somewhere. Frog. Push. This is the good Urza Saga matchup. Yeah, Mango's 100% going to play Murktide. No doubt in my mind. Yeah, Blue Red Murktide won the challenge, and it had like one Modern Horizons 3 card in it. I think it was just playing Consigned to Memory. Good for them. Yeah, that's about where I'm at too. Yeah, it was Daniel that goes. They only play blue red decks. On like Pioneer Phoenix, and then is it Murktide? Yeah, who the what the? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Pretty convinced they have Spell Snare based on how they've been playing this game. I'm just gonna make this tough. Oh, well, suddenly a little bit less tough. Unless they have Force. Holy Spell Pierced. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna be sick. Are they dead? Maybe. Green, blue. That's so gross. The entire sequence of things that just happened was all so gross. Can I just concede this matchup? I guess we got negates. Take Needle for Frog, maybe. I don't know what's bad in this matchup. These all seem pretty reasonable. I'm just doing some trimming. Let's do a little bit of trimming. Yeah, I got my negates against the Spell Snare, Spell Pierce deck. I don't think Ren is like remotely good, but yeah, you could try it. If it's just for budget purposes, might as well give it a shot. The ring is just so much better in every way, shape, and form, unfortunately. I'm gonna hold on to this. Is it frog time? Bowmaster time? They're going to draw Murktide. I missed on land drops. How did I miss on land drops? Well, they're not drawing a Murktide anymore. Six seems really bad in this deck. Do I need red? Moto, stop having a small break. Need you. Need you to work. I'm just gonna get Steam events. What are you gonna do to my six? Stern scolding. I can't beat these one mana counter spells. They're so efficient and so timely. It's just like a Murktide. Well, what can we do? I'm missing a key piece here. A breach bobble. I dropped. That challenge did not go well. It's just too efficient. I can't beat all of the correct one mana counter spells. Yeah, early bedge for me. I top 8 my last RCQ I went to with energy. I lost in the quarterfinals to Rumble Eldrazi. Bedge because Dedge. Oh, that's pretty good. They let on basic planes. Am I about to get manatide? Ginger Brew? Holy schmoly, they're playing Hammer. I did already win RCQ. Start on Thundering Falls here. This is too many lands. I might be jumping with this Tameo. Nah, I'm not jumping with this Tameo. Let's be real. They kill me. They kill me. You know what I should have done was I should have drawn with that bobble later. Yeah. I think I timed that wrong. Should have done on their turn, not my turn. Gotta flip the Tamio this turn. Yes. You're already qualified. You can still play in RCQs. Yo, Felia in your hammer deck? Is this the Souse? My opponent's cooking? Another Stone Forge. Another hammer. Another hammer. Place another hammer. Ginger Brute. Rip Tamio. Alright, so I can go 6. A grinding station. I gotta figure this out. Oh, let's try to find another breach first off. Alright, we did not find another breach. So I can go this, 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 sack, get it back, ring again. Oh, there's another. No, it's just the same Mox Amber. If I had one more mana, I can go 6 into Underworld Breach. Unfortunately, I don't have another mana. Or you know what? I guess I could Shifting Woodland into Underworld Breach. Yeah, I can just Shifting Woodland into Underworld Breach, right? That works. Always yes, always yield. Save targets, target me. Sack the Mox Amber. There's the Thassa's Oracle. GG. Okay. That was cool. Shifting Woodland actually doing something pretty relevant. I don't want against Hammer. Yeah, I could just play the ring and pass, then for sure won the next turn. I think I want this Lightning Bolt. I'm not sure I want any of the counter magic really. Down 1 copy of 6 and down a Tamio. I don't know if Whip Flare is good or not. I mean, a lot of their stuff's 2 toughness until they put a hammer on it. Stoneforge Mystic is 2 toughness. Stoneforge or Pierce the Paladin's 2 toughness, and so is Felia. Rumble's actually been really good. Ornithopter, Hammer. Breach is worst storm deck. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna compare two different decks that do two different things, it is indeed worse at storming off than storm. Not having green mana here is kind of tragic. What can I do to save myself? I guess I have to block. Yo, Rank, I thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, winning. Winning is a concept that I would not consider myself doing much of today. At least I've been caught magical. Huge dub. I have 3 cards in hand. One of them is a Saga. Is this a... Oh, it's a Witch Enchanter. It's not a ring. I think we're going to game 3. So I can Besage you this, kill it. I just rumble for a chump blocker. That's a lot of lands. Cool. Alright, well. Submit. I don't think Whip Flare is good enough because they also have like Ornithopter, which it just doesn't die to Whip Flare. A lot of rings. Keep this, put back the Thassa's Oracle. And I have to start on blue-green. Guess we give it a shot. Then turn to Rumble. Probably try to pick up our 3rd land. And then get Mana Tithe when we cast the One Ring. That's my favorite timeline. Classic Arena. Picking up red mana plus turning on Delirium is pretty big here. Holding up Reprieve. They might be holding up Reprieve, so I think I just hold up Besage plus Heat. Alternatively, they're holding up Felia. The dog. I think I'm killing Felia. Sorry, Felia. I wonder if I'm supposed to Mox Amber. Solitude, pitching Solitude. Takes out Emery. Plays Northopter. Passes. Oh, there's that Mox Amber I was looking for. They should block with the Ink Moth Nexus. They have nothing else to do. Are they marching my ring? Pitching Pure Steel Paladin? Fair. They have no cards left. Alright, I have ring protection. So I will take 0. Another Mox Amber. I think I'm just gonna flip this Tamio. Also shifting Woodland. Let's just flip the Tamio. Probably good enough for this turn. No, they are drawing a hammer, which is kind of scary. Another Tamio. Let's minus this, pick up Rumble. No, actually, let's copy Underworld Breach. I think I want a Needle. Ink Moth Nexus. And then Heat. Kill the Ornithopter. Get rid of Bubble. And I should get rid of Mox Amber, right? And then just pass. And then we'll slowly work our way up to Tamio Ultimate. Yeah, it makes you sack the Woodland. I think we're just gonna win with Tamio Ultimate anyways. Plus, we drew another Woodland. Alright, I scooped. GG's, GG's. This deck was pretty sweet. I think I would go down to 6 for sure. And then I'd probably go down to Saga as well. Maybe 2 Sagas. I think I'd probably play main deck Bold, maybe a Flamer. Something. I think I want more blue-green sources in this deck, but you could play a Flame over the 6. You could play a Lightning Bolt over the 6. This deck was really cool, though. So I'm going to pay out the Believers. And then chat, since I won't be live tomorrow because I'm going to the Pokemon Regional the entire weekend. The next time I'll be live is on Monday. So we're going to do Mufasa.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.